Hey y'all, it's Jess. Welcome to Couture by Jess. Today's video is going to be a quick sewing tutorial on how to sew a buttonhole using the Brother LX3817 machine. Okay, I'm not sure what took me so long to use this function, the buttonhole function on this machine. Okay, I practiced last week and I'm like, wow, all the years, the 9 years that I had this machine, I just didn't attempt it because when I was in college, I believe there was about either like 2 to 3 times I made a button-up shirt. So it requires me to use, a buttonhole function on the machine. And I did have access to the Bernina machines. I forgot what model it was, but it's literally like a button that you just press right here and it does everything for you. You just put it right there and click, click, click. But this, I just saw the foot that it came with. I'm like, this little baby machine with this foot, can it really do it? Is it sliding up and down? What's going on? But when I tell you, I learned how to do this in less than 10 minutes. This is easy peasy, and I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, turn your machine on with the thread ready to go. Go ahead and locate your button foot. Let me bring it down. Okay, so it pops right on and off. It's plastic. You can see, okay? You can see what the original foot is, okay? So this is how it looked originally. You see that? It just snaps right on. Okay, but for this tutorial, let's snap it right off gently. All right. Put it to the side. Okay, so now with this, you have the A like this, okay? We want to have this A at the back. So let's, like that, A at the back. And you want, okay, so it slides. You want to push, everything to the back. Let's push it to the back. Push it to the back, okay? Let's get a scrap fabric. Okay, this is a muslin fabric. It's a scrap fabric you can get from Joann's or Walmart. Okay, get you a button. Okay, I got this pack of buttons from Walmart. But just get you a button that is typical for like a jacket. Hopefully it's in the frame. Okay. All right, so now you want to measure on your fabric, on the placement you want the opening to be. All right, with measuring this button, it is pretty much a half of an inch. So I'm not gonna make the width of the button opening just a half of an inch. I will actually make it like maybe 3/4. Yeah, because with the opening, this button has a slight bulge. It's not all the way flat. So for a 1/2 inch button, I want to make a 3/4 opening. All right, so it looks like this. Can you see that? Can you see that? Hopefully it's in the frame. All right, and I'm using a heat erasable pen. So it marks on the fabric, but of course, when you put an iron to it, it will go away. Okay, so now on your, let me just go ahead and show you. On your dial, okay, this is the tension. I'll leave it at 4, or I can leave it at 6. I usually just leave this at 6. Let me just put it back at 6. I usually don't want to just touch and tamper the machine. This is how it came originally at tension 6. Here's a dial. Usually with this dial, I'm sewing like regular things at 8. Okay, but for this, we are going to use these buttonhole functions right here. So you see A, C, B, D, okay? So A is right here, meaning that you're gonna sew the notch, of the buttonhole, okay? So you can see this. You're gonna sew that starting notch, and then B, you see that it's gonna sew a zigzag. It's kind of blurry, a zigzag upward, and then you go back to C, you sew that notch again, and you go to D, and you sew downward, and you're done, okay? All right, So I'm using an Android. So look how zoomed and crisp and clear that looks. Yeah, this is an S24. All right, join the team, honey. Join the team. All right, so let's get it started. So it's at A with this little notch right here. I want that notch to line up with the line right here. Okay, you just eyeball it, use your hand-eye coordination, and get this needle down right onto it. Okay, let's get it started. Okay, I don't need to touch this, so, okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can just count with your head. Okay, then you lift your needle up. Okay, lift your needle up. And just do a dip, and one more dip, and then hover at the place that you're going to start. Go to B, okay? So you never want to change this and move this when the needle's down. It's not gonna turn, all right? And then press down. It's gonna sew upward or backwards, but it's going up. All right, I've reached the end, all right? And then now I'll go to C, let it create the notch. Okay, I'm just counting in my head, lift it up, get it ready for D, coming back. You know, nice and steady. We've reached it, all right, bring it back up. Now go back to A. Okay, that's it. You don't have to do that. I just do that. But pretty much when you go to D, you just plant it in again, and that is it. Bring it out. And there you have it. You see how beautiful this is? Okay, so I was around the line. I need to get better at being right on the line. Perfect. So the moral, so the lesson I learned when it came to just sewing this machine is never count yourself out and never not try until you try. Just try. Try again. Take whatever free time, whatever skill that you're wanting to learn, and try it. Because this was so easy. I'm like, oh, wow. And even when it's not easy, if you really want to learn how to sew, if you really want to learn whatever skill, just try it.